Hey everyone, I thought we would do the market scans together. Normally I would do this and pick out the stocks that I like, but thought this might be interesting. Let me know what you think. So if we do the Abnormal Breaks Canada first, only two stocks to look at. I always look at the small charts first. This one is interesting in the sense that it's breaking the downward trend line there. It's going to find resistance here. Notice that there's not really much volume there. We have abnormal price action. So I'd give this a 6. Don't love it. And then this one is not showing any clear break of the trend line, so I wouldn't even give that another moment of thought. Let's go do the market scan for the US side. Abnormal breaks US. Run the report. 44 charts to look at, and we'll just slide through these quick. I'll stop if I see something interesting. Here we've got the abnormal volume, abnormal price action, breaking this pennant pattern. So that's good. I want to always take a look at a longer term time frame just to see what else. Now I see an issue. So I'll blow this up again. See how we've got resistance right there that's held up once, twice, 3 times, and it's just bumping up against that now. So that limits it. I think most likely what happens is the stock goes here and then maybe breaks out later. But for now, I would wait on it. Give this one a 6 as well. Anything I don't stop at is worth something less than a 6. This is a stock that I traded last week, and it kind of failed last week. You can see there the abnormal action that caught my attention then. So now it's made a little bit of a break today, and that looks a little bit more interesting because it's getting through that resistance that the market was stalling at there. And it's through this resistance. Next level resistance probably up in here at 250. Let's take a look at how the chart looks on the intraday. And you can see it's a little choppy. It broke last week, fell back, and then started to go again on Friday. So I like the long-term chart. Let's take a look at a 3-year. It might get so distorted because it's so long. That's not bad. This one's pretty good. It's got some hair on it. I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. Aveo, huge jump. I talked about this on the daily Active Trader Live chat a lot. We've been trading it the last couple of days. Let's take a look at the 3-year. There I just don't see good risk-reward relationship anymore. You know, you enter up here, support's way down there, and you've got resistance in there, maybe there. It's just not got a 2-to-1 risk-reward relationship. However, because the volume is very strong, if it pulls back a little bit and then starts to go again on a pullback, it might be worth considering, but I wouldn't consider buying it here. Now, I know some of you bought this last week and are still holding it, and that's great. I think it's got a good looking momentum and that sort of thing, but it was really kind of a day trade that turned into a swing trade and not so much something that I was eager to jump on after the fact. INAP breaking today. The volume today wasn't exceptional. The abnormal volume was actually on Friday, but it didn't have much price action then. So a little bit goofy there. Got a, sorry, this should be more like this, pennant break pattern. This level of resistance at the top of the pennant doesn't usually stall a stock for too long. It might go sideways there for a bit and then break. So not a big worry on that. Let me take a look at some of the longer term time frames. There, it's pretty good. I'd give this one a 7 also. I wish it was just a little bit more a strong price action or volume to support today's price action. It's kind of like the volume was Friday, the price actions today, they're not really on the same day. So it's just got a little bit of an issue there. I'm going to do one more thing and look at the 1-month chart just to see. Yeah, it's quite strange. It came alive late in the day, which is why the volume didn't really support the price action on Friday. Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, when I look at this chart, it's a little choppy. It's got a nice breakthrough resistance there. Just a little choppy here, which is, you know, maybe the market wasn't liking it and then it came alive. You can see at the end of the day is when the volume came in, and then it continued to have good volume today. Yeah, I like this one a little more now that I've looked at it a bit more. This is like borderline 7-8. It's 7 to 8, somewhere in there. I'm probably closer to an 8 than a 7. Avon not really breaking the downward trend line. This not breaking from low volatility. this one. So here we have a good break of a downward trend line, a slight rising bottom, very good volume, lots of upside until this level of resistance. You got little peaks here that'll provide a little bit of resistance, but I don't think they're going to be substantial. This is going to be the strongest level of resistance over here. Let's take a look at the longer term 3-year chart. So really a stock that's been absolutely pummeled. Probably more a situation where it's bouncing back from being oversold, but there was some action in the sector today. I know of Fred Meyer, and there's another one that came alive. Anyway, so yeah, it's pretty good. I'd give this one a 7 out of 10. So mark that as 7. Let's keep on moving here. Here's a gold stock. Not a big fan of gold right now, but you still can't argue with the fact that there's your downward trend line, building rising bottoms, breaking from a rising bottom. That's a bottom fishing setup. The main issue I see is that you've got resistance there at $6 and your support is at around $4.50, so you don't really have 2-to-1 reward for risk till you get to this fairly strong level of resistance. So I think I'd give this one a 6. I like the fact that we're breaking a downward trend line, got some abnormal volume here. You can see there's the abnormal volume, abnormal price. Breaking that pullback, that is a rising bottom, so that's good. Let's take a look at the 3-year. Yeah, it's a stock that's turning the corner, I would say. You know, it was pretty ugly, and now it's started to break there, and then now it's broke there, and it's trying again. It seems like it's slowly building momentum to the downside. I like the volume that's traded since it broke the downward trend line. It does seem like it's under accumulation. I'd give this a 7 out of 10. Vox is one of our feature stocks. I believe I picked it up there. So now we're at a little pullback and now we're moving. I can't remember the exact time I picked it up, but it's on our feature list, and so it's a good hold. It's starting to go a little bit parabolic, so might want to be more aggressive on the exit, but I don't see any reason to exit yet. Okay, we got a few more pages to go through here. You know, things like this, I don't stop on this because the bus left the station already. There was your breakout back there. Up here, it's too late. Good hold, not a good entry. Some of these are just still below resistance. Some don't have the abnormal action I like to see. So, you know, I have kind of probably more things that I don't want to see than what I want to see. And if something doesn't have what I need, then I just don't consider it much more. Our last page. You notice I'm going through these fairly quickly, but with practice it doesn't take long to look at the chart. So there you have it. There's the market scans for the abnormal breaks scan, which is kind of my favorite these days because the market's not great, so I want to favor abnormal activity. Normally I would do stock score simple as well, but again, the market's a little wishy-washy, so I really want to get that abnormal activity as part of the criteria. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the market scan with me, and let me know what you think. Just fire me an email or I don't know, make a comment to this video perhaps, and let me know what you think. Or do the thumbs up, thumbs down. At the bottom of the chart, there's a little thumbs up, thumbs down. That's probably the best way. If you like it, great. If you don't like it, say so too. I won't do it again. Let's just see how it pans out. Thanks, guys.